That's good from Holiday.
One of the things you admire most is Jrue Holiday's versatility, his toughness, the overall impact. This is the kind of guy you win championships with.
Holiday hits them both. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Now here's Doncic. Last game he had 34 points.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to score.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen's going to have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Holiday with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Tatum passes to Pritchard. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Hachimura. And he converts the layup. Hachimura's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Now here's Holiday. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers. It's good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm a shooter, huh?
And both free throws good for Thomas. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Brown. From outside, off the mark.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
Doncic shot is good.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
For Boston, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Out to the right wing. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Brown. 4-3. Rejected by James.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. LeBron on the defensive end.
Here's Doncic. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Porzingis. James against Brown for 3. Another miss by Brown.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he finds something.
Timeout, timeout.
And see the ball go through the net.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Celtics call time here. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
See the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Celtics. They're hanging in there at that same fifth spot and hoping to climb higher.
You know, for the Lakers, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
Celtics trail by 11. Outside, Brown. Over James. Again, the miss by Boston.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Thomas passes to Hayes. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Holiday. And miss after miss right now.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Thomas passes to Allen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Free throw good. Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Here's Hauser. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
5 on the clock. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Thomas up top. He picked up 15 in their last win against Washington. Here's Hauser. Left side Holiday. They need this. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now. Connect. Boston with a rebound. Outside Holiday. Horford in the high post. Here's Hauser. Checked by James. Hauser passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
advantage on the drive. Pass to Thomas. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The Lakers are #1.
Last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. Over Thomas. Over to the left wing. They get it again. Cornet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
And he makes it first.
At the line for the Celtics. Luke Cornet. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Here's Hauser. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Holiday against Reeves. Let's go with a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Cadet. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. Vanderbilt finds Thomas. And stolen by Holiday. And he lays it up and in. Holiday's got 6.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Reeves pass to Thomas.
Boston foul. Peyton Pritchard. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Thomas left side to the inside. It's stolen by Holiday.
They tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Pass to Hauser. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Cornet. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Pritchard. Second chance shot. Out to Horford. Back to Pritchard. Missed it, even after all of those chances. The Lakers lead by 9. All sorts of time. That's good on the jumper.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney Smith brings to the defensive end.
The BA, one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. On-ball, off-ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's the real Finney Smith.
Here's Holiday, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Hauser. And here's Holiday. He's covered by Reeves. And looks like an illegal kick was set.
Chicken wing.
The ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Goodwin's checked in for the completely new group for the Lakers. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornet's checked in for Queta. Porzingis comes in for Horford. Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Brown in for Pritchard. So the Celtics 5 right now. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Jaylen Brown is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Wizards was outstanding. He ended with 15 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand. They were willing to ride it all night long.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Celtics trail by 15. Holiday taking his time here. Outside, Brown. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tatum finds Holiday. Again, Boston.
Holiday has a plan there and executes. Nice move.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Hayes, the pass to Thomas.
Who's got ball? Hey, yo, right here, right here.
4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Good with time running down on the shot clock. Thomas has got 6.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Outside Holiday. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
And you look at Thomas. He checks in 2nd in the Western Conference. The fans just love this guy.
You better believe he's earned it. It's been an incredible season for him, and I think he should be part of that starting lineup.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
Timeout.
He's got 12.
Well, we think of Drew as a defender, but tonight they've turned to Holiday's offense, and he has delivered.
Time call here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Graham, with the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Thomas, right side. Brown with some nice D. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And there's the drive. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Who's got Luka?
Here's Doncic. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics trail by 11. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Outside Holiday. Porzingis with it. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Again, Brown missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. Saturday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a
break.
total
Take a
meltdown
break.
for them to lose.
2 shots.
good. Thomas. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. So he makes both from the line.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Pass to Tatum. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Here's Brown. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Thibault. Doncic on the wing. He's got 8 points.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size, he's got skill, he can get downhill, he mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Doncic against Holiday. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. On the wing, Hachimura, hounded by Tatum. Here's Doncic, and he sinks out one, hitting the back of the rim on the way. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, Luka not forcing his way inside, just taking that mid-range shot because that's what the defense offered up to him.
And Tatum, here we go. Kick out to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 5 now.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Here's Thomas. Doncic left side. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 24.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Brown with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hauser. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Thibault, hounded by Tatum.
Switch.
Thibault against Tatum. Thibault passes to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 27.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And here's Tatum. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Thibault. Tatum pulls it in. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is crazy." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay? Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Hauser. Outside, Brown. Here he goes. Outside Holiday. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Brown. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Back to Thomas. To the middle. And it's Doncic missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock from 15 feet away. Here's Thomas. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Thomas has got 12.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Holiday from long range. Pure from 3-point range. 15 points in the game. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's Los Angeles opening up a huge gap. And we'll return shortly.
The Celtics 45.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
At the forward slot, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. And it's Thomas in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Now Brown. Outside Tatum. Blocked. James deciding where to go with it. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Well, the Celtics shooting just 33% so far in this game. Outside Holiday. Lets it go. Rebound, the Lakers. Thomas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Doncic finds James. Now here's Thomas. Horford covering. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see. Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
James, that's good.
That's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Right wing. Back to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. The three is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
That one's no good.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Now the Celtics on the move. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Porzingis. Holiday's got 17. The Lakers lead by 23. Now here's Doncic. And he's got 28 now. From downtown. They get the rebound. Thomas passes to Hayes. James with the ball.
Come to me, come to me. Screen.
Shoots over Tatum. Misses off the right iron. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Right side Brown. Here's Tatum. He's got 14. From 9 feet out. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Doncic outside. Thomas passes to Doncic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice set. Doncic has got 30.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys and make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Thomas outside. Back to Reeves. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Reeves has got his first 2 points.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside Tatum. Shoots it from the high post. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Tatum against James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Connects checked in for Thomas. And the Celtics also making a change. Kate is checked in. Both free throws good from James.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Here's Keita. Pass to Pritchard from outside the arc. It's rebound. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic is checked in for LeBron. And it's Thomas in for Reeves. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Keita. Horford comes in for Craig. Hauser, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. The Celtics shooting just 36% in the third. And here's Brown. A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Here's Hauser. 6 to shoot. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
3-point.
Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to connect. Inside. Kicks it to Doncic. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. And stolen by Brown. On the wing, Holiday fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thomas misses. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. There's 14 seconds left in the third. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Holiday. With 1 on the clock. Can't hit that one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Lakers on top, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on top.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Drew Holiday, Luke Cornette out there without
legal defense.
Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Davis in at the 1. And you look at the development of AI, how might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Kata's checked in for Cornette, and Horford gets it to go.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Thomas with the ball. Pass to connect. Thibault on the wing. Now here's Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's connect. And yes, It's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
On the wing, Holiday. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Thomas outside. Pass to Lynn. Can't hit from in close. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Brown. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Now Thibault, he's covered by Holiday. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
First free throw is good. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. There's Tatum with the 3. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Reeves finds Thomas. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. From the high post. And it's Connect with a rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Drops in the layup for 2. Connect's got 19 points.
What a night for Dalton Connect. We're getting a taste of his potential tonight.
Holiday against Reeves. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And here's Reeves. Thomas outside. Back to Reeves. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. 24 points for him.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Pass to Thomas. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the 3. Again, Boston with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Holiday against Reeves. Pass to Thomas. 4 on the clock. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Celtics trail by 20. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes. He welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Vanderbilt, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anger your defense.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Outside Porzingis. Off the mark there with a three. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Goodwin. Here's Thomas. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Craig.
Screen coming.
Here's Shireman. Here's Pritchard. Here's Craig. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's tipped. And here's Thibault. And the shot goes down.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Shireman. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Thomas. Here's Goodwin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Celtics call time here. Of course, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, B.A. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
The New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a performance that every point guard strives for. Orchestrating, facilitating, keeping everyone involved, creating easy buckets. As a teammate, you love playing with a leader like this.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Pritchard gets it to go.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Goodwin passes to Thomas. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 15 points here in the second half.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Goodwin passes to Thomas.
No.
Outside Thibault. Now Thomas. Pass to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Pritchard.
Yo, right here.
With the 10-footer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
To the paint. High arcing shot. Vanderbilt pulls it in. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Pritchard. Knocks it down from distance. Pritchard's got 8 points in the quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
They get it back. Finney-Smith. And And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Over to the wing. Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Thomas with a steal. Here's Goodwin. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Pritchard. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Craig. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
To the middle. Left side, Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Tatum. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. He goes up. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You can see the length and the impact defensively of Jason Tatum. The rip and then the score on the other end.
Here's Thomas. Beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And the Celtics shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. To the wing on the left. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 4th foul of the contest. That's checked in for Thomas. Cadiz checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum.
On the court.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to connect. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doors, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
The Celtics shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for P.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Goodwin passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. He's covered by Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Goodwin. Over Holiday. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now here's Brown. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.